What's up, everyone? Today we're going to be doing another deck review, but before we get started, I do want to remind everyone that we put out new deck reviews all the time. So go ahead and hit that subscribe button down below, because otherwise, how are you going to know what's going on? Now let's get to the cards. Today we're going to be reviewing the Simplicity Tarot by Emilie Muñiz. It is a full 78 card tarot deck, and actually it comes with 2 bonus cards that are great to be used as oracle cards or however you want to use it. You can also remove it if you choose. So opening the box here, actually let me show you the front of the box first so you can just get an idea of how that looks. Quite nice, right? Opening the box, it has a nice strong box. I'm always looking for that. I prefer to have a more substantial, holder for your cards. If you have your little white book inside, let me show you that one there. Really good book. I'll get into that more a little bit later. Cards themselves, good matte cardstock, has good flexibility. I was able to shuffle it really well. I'll give you a little demonstration of that here. No problems there, as you can see. Shuffles great. The colors of on the deck, they're very kind of like muted, yet the colors are there, but they're just not too bright and pop out at you. They're not too vibrant, but it goes along well with the theme of the deck, which is more about, simplicity, just keeping it exactly what you need to see. Very good for beginners. Let me show you the back of the card. You'll see it has this moon with the roses on it. It's really nice, kind of sky there. A unique thing about this deck is just, it has these cool keyword indicators on it. Let me show you that there on this Knight of Coins. You'll see at the bottom. So if you are not sure yet what all the meanings are, something like that's really going to help you, just to kind of help you memorize what's going on. And you don't have to constantly pull out the book to see exactly what does this mean. Really good. There was nothing I directly disliked about the deck per se. I will say that there was another version, the diversity version of this deck, and I did like that also, but I had to choose one, so I went with the original. There was some cards out of there that I really would have loved to have seen in this deck as well, just kind of blended in like a smorgasbord. But you can't make everybody happy. So I realized that, that's why there was 2. Some of this one, some of that one. I'm happy with what I got. It's great. No real complaints about it. If you're new to tarot, it's just really cool having these keywords on the bottom and then having the artwork being just exactly what you need to see. That's what's there. That's the focus of the pictures. I thought that was a very good angle. The little white book itself has a lot of great information in it. As little white books go, normally they can tend to be very sparse. I felt like it was pretty good. It had some good details in there especially for a tarot beginner. This could really help you in your practice when you're just getting started. So let me go ahead and show you the cards so that you can see everything I've been talking about here. Welcome back. So now I'm going to be showing you my 3 favorite cards out of the deck, which were Death, the Five of Cups, and Spiritual Guide, which was one of the extra bonus cards that is coming with this deck. So I'm going to start with the Death card. Let me show you that there. This is always one of my favorite cards. I've mentioned it before that I think of Death as more of a hopeful card almost, so that's maybe why this card really stood out to me. Death here is sitting on his pale horse, holding a flag with a flower in the middle. Now, interestingly, the book describes it as a black flag, but the flag here is white, and for me, it gave me that feeling like, yes, the end is here, but Death is holding this white flag that tells me, hey, calm down. Don't run away. I'm not here to hurt you. So you can then just be more open and ready for whatever new beginnings are on the horizon. Next, I'll be just showing you this Five of Cups. There we go. So we see a lady in black here, and there's some like spilled cups there on the bottom with red liquid falling out. Could be blood, could be wine, could be Kool-Aid for all we know. But the lady here in black is clearly fearing the worst. This card really did a great job with the imagery here. I even like that the city is in the distance, and it gives you a feeling of being all alone, you know, here in the foreground, whether that's true or not. It's really good. And last but not least, we have Spiritual Guide. Okay, there we go. So I chose this, one of the bonus cards because I wanted to just showcase how the deck author, decided to put these in. This card, it really popped out at me. I love how she's sitting here with all of our favorite divination tools in front of her. It gave me that feeling of like a message or something along those lines are coming or about to come through. Our spirit guide is ready, which is something we look for when we're doing our tarot normally, it just made sense to me. The cost of this deck right now on the author's Etsy page is, I think it's $60. I would go ahead and check that out. I know it's almost sold out. There's very few left. Run over there while you can. As of the taping of this video, there are not many left. There are also other things you can get, like this nice card pouch here, Let's take a look at that. I thought that was great. I like to use these. I haven't used this one yet, but it's really good for when you have to go somewhere and you want to take your cards with you. It's perfect. It's just lovely. Fits so much easier in your purse this way. So that was neat. I decided to grab that as well. That's it for today's deck review. If you have any questions about this deck, if you have purchased this deck, if you have the diversity version of this deck, I would love to chat with you down in the comments. Go ahead and drop me a note there and let's discuss. But since that's it, until next time.